Etsy is the place to be. Greetings, Earthlings. My name is Georgina Abundance, and I help side hustlers and aspiring business owners take action and create multiple income streams. Today, we are talking about Etsy, the tried and true Etsy. I know you've heard of it. It's the place where you can sell handmade goods and, of course, buy them and everything like pretty much cute. Like, you think of something really handmade and just real creative, I always think Etsy. And you can sell handmade items. You can sell craft items like beads or paper or things that you need to complete your crafts. Vintage items. These are items that are 20 plus years old. So those are the items that you can sell. No, it's not free to sell on Etsy, let's be honest. Okay, so there's a 20-cent listing fee. You're automatically going to have to pay because it's 20 cents per listing versus eBay, which is like they give you a selling limit and you really don't have to put any money into it until you actually make a sale. Etsy, I have to at least pay 20 cents for it's 20 cents per listing, and the listings renew after 4 months. So 20 cents per listing per item every 4 months. So not bad at all, actually. Fees are 9.5% and 45 cents of the total sale price. So what you'll need as far as shipping supplies, if you're selling physical items, because you can also sell digital items on Etsy, shipping supplies. But this is nothing you actually need. When I first started on Etsy, I had just listed some wooden cones and yeah, I just let it go. And then somebody bought the item. I just listed it and forgot it. And somebody bought the comb, and that's what really inspired me to like, oh, let me list some more stuff. So I'm one of the people that will do something and try it. And then, I get, a sale or something. I'm like, okay, I can take this more serious type thing. So yeah, I always dip my toe in different things. That's why I got so many, little side hustles and stuff going on. But it is good to focus, and I'm learning to do that. You really don't need anything because you can go straight to the post office after you make your sale or whatever. Say if someone bought your item, you listed the item, and it's sold. That's great. Congratulations. And then what you can do is just take the item straight to the post office. You don't need anything until really you make a sale. Once you make a sale, that's when you can get the packaging and really start, going for it. So I just don't want you to procrastinate. I want you to go ahead and list your item and see what happens. Because some of these things we think we need so much to get started when we could just get started with what we have. So say if something's sold, you list it, it sells, and then after that you can go to the post office, they have packaging there or Staples or wherever, and you can figure it out. Just get started. If you want to take this to the next level, the only things you will really need are shipping supplies like boxes or poly mailers and stuff like that. And you would need a scale. Scales are really inexpensive. You can check out my Amazon storefront. I have a lot of actually I have a list of my shipping supplies and stuff that I use, in my own store. So, but scales are inexpensive. You can get a scale for $20, $30. You need a label printer or a printer. I started off with just a regular printer. I just happen to have a printer, but you don't need either one of these things because we all know you can use either the library or we can use Staples or some kind of print place, the other office, or somebody might have a printer. All you gotta do is print out the label and then cut it out with scissors. That's what I used to do. And then I got a little paper cutter that I used at one point. But yeah, I would print out the label, then I would cut it out with scissors, then put it on, like just tape it on there and keep it moving. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do when you first start up. And then I did invest in the thermal printer, and I like it because it doesn't require ink. I had an older one that I used to use back in the day when I was selling on Amazon heavily, but then I sold that on eBay, and then I got this cute little pink one. And yeah, but thermal printers are great because they you don't need ink, so all you need is the stickers, and those are really inexpensive. So once you get the thermal printer, it's going to run you at least 100 or something. But what to sell, so that's up to you. I do have a course called Beauty Business Blueprint where I talk about how to sell on multiple platforms. I have a beauty business called Enigma Beauty, and I sell on multiple marketplaces like Amazon, TikTok Shop, Mercari, eBay. All those are listed, and also on my own site, which I need to get together. So all this time I was just doing regular, like selling my beauty supplies and stuff like that on Etsy. And then as I've come along, I ended up selling print on demand. So So my first t-shirt design is called If You Fro, You Fro. It's like if you know, you know, but if you fro, you fro. So it's for us, you know, with the fro. I'm about to get my fro back. I sold my first print on demand Etsy shirt, and I only have one thing up there. The rest of the stuff I'm actually shipping out myself. But if you use a print on demand service like Printify, and there's other ones where you can basically, you have the design, that's you selling the design. Like a lot of the earrings, I'm selling the design on them or something like that. You know what I mean? You're selling more so the design that you created. It doesn't necessarily have to be like designed to Printify. It made me want to like sell more, and I also sold a few stickers on there, so that's nice. So you can do like digital files like stickers, invites, decor, all kind of stuff. Like you can sell all kind of digital files, printables, and make some money with it. You just gotta be out there and continue. So if you're shipping physical products, other than that, make sure to check out the Beauty Biz Blueprint. It's actually on sale for the 30 Days of Abundance. It's gonna go up in price at the end of this month. So make sure to check it out. It shows you how to sell on Amazon, eBay, TikTok. Otherwise, just get started, list something and see how it goes. And you don't even need a physical product. So at this point, you have nothing to lose besides 20-cent listing fee, and you can list your digital product. Just go make and design something and then post it on Etsy and see if you make some sales. Digital files, I always said this. Things that are digital or harder to sell than physical things, like, in my opinion, well, of course it depends. There's always a segue into something. Like, people like physical products, and there's such a amount of the digital files that people are kind of like, but I know people do buy them. Not that they don't sell, they obviously do, but just know that physical items, if you want to move something, if somebody's getting something physically, they're more likely to buy it. And that is a fact. I'm pretty sure that's a statistic. Like, physical products sell way more than digital products, or as the marketplaces like that we're talking about. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Farewell, Cottontail.